Breezy, Johnson, and Michaela Shiffrin.
In many ways, I feel that Breezy like carried me through this day, and like mentally and emotionally, and she had every right to say either like, I want another medal, you need to be at your best, or to say I won gold in downhill world champion. Like that's huge. And to say like, I'm tired, I want to celebrate it, we don't need to go out and do that again. Then our coaches said, if you do this, the pairing will be with Breezy. And Breezy and I texted a little bit, and she was like, just do this because it's crazy fun. Do it because it's like for the joy and the passion of it. And I don't expect anything from you, and I don't need anything from you. I'm not trying to take something from you here. And as an individual athlete, when you're competing for yourself, it often feels like you're not good enough, and it feels like everyone's always trying to somehow take something from you or put their expectations on you. And in this event, something I didn't fully expect is that you almost can be in your little bubble with your teammate and say like, hey, this is for the like the goddamn love of the sport. It was still really stressful. I still wanted to do really well for her. I think she felt the same. It was like, oh, I don't want to mess this up. And she had such a good run in the morning. She put us in the perfect position and skied so well. And then I was like I want to do well, more for her than even for myself. And that was such a fun, interesting place to be today, of all days. After everything that's happened these last 2 months, it was like I couldn't imagine a better World Championships experience. I think if I knew that she was doing it specifically because she thought I had the best chance to give her a medal, then I would have been like, I can't give you that. I don't think I can do that. And I didn't want to feel like a burden for any one of my teammates. I would have been happy and grateful to start with any of my teammates, but I also didn't want to be like the weak link and be a burden for them. And for Breezy to say, no, like there's no pressure, no expectations. This is for you, this is for me, this is for the fun of it. That gave me the ability to kind of take on a better mindset for this race, and hopefully to keep that rolling moving forward. And I feel like the last years I get so close and then something happens, and it's just I feel so close to good skiing, but then I'm so far away from the proper pace. And I think the hardest thing is coming to terms with that reality, because everybody comes to well, first of all, you ask any athlete on the planet if they're injured or not, like they would kill to be in my position to be able to ski World Championships. And then I'm here debating whether or not to race certain races because I'm not physically or mentally capable of doing it yet. And it's like, how could I be doing this so wrong? Does that make sense? Like, everybody should just race world champs and everybody wants to get a medal, and it should be simple, but then it's not. I've been so close to just going home so many times in just the last week, and none of this makes sense to be here if I can't get my GS back in shape. And that's from a strategy that's just like the truth of it is, if I am not a little bit competitive in GS and I can't make enough World Cup points, then I'm going to keep dropping in the start list. And it gets to a point where I might be out of the top 30 very quickly and going into next season. And that probably sounds really ridiculous, but it's sort of, there's all of these weird strategic things as well. And it's like, if I'm not ready because of injury, then I'm not ready because of injury. And that just is, it is what it is. If we start slalom on Saturday, then it's go time for the season. And I have a lot of uncertainty still. But today is like, I can't not start. Again, not because of the medal, because I did good enough and enough turns that it's there, and we've got to keep trying to get it closer and better and stronger. And again, partnering with Breezy, it just kind of came at the most impactful time to try to convince, I don't know, or help me understand why we should take on the rest of the season and like why I'm here at all.